Okay, we're number three. Number three is a system of equations with two unknowns and a parameter a, and the parameter a is greater than 0. Now, if a were equal to 0, I'll write this down for you. If a were equal to 0, you would get, the root of x minus the root of y would equal 0, and this would be the root of x minus the root of y is also equal to 0. All right, so I guess that's the reason they don't want a to be equal to 0, because it's like a simpler equation in that case. All right, so this is good. The other thing why they want a to be a positive number, it makes this a real problem now. All right, so the square root of a, real number. So I'm going to say x and y are real. Let's go to the whiteboard and let's see if we can figure this thing out. So again, this is number 3. And number 3, again, I'm looking at a system of equations. X plus a. Again, a is greater than 0, by the way. And then minus y minus a is equal to 5 over 2 square root of a. Over here you get x minus a, and then minus the root of y minus a. And that equals 3 over 2 root a. All right, let's take a look at it. And I'm going to do something that you might have done in a prior course, which is try to isolate one of the radicals. And let's just take the first equation, and I'm going to isolate the root x plus a. And what's that going to equal to? That's going to be 5 over 2 root a plus the root of y minus a. And then what I'm going to do is going to square it, both sides. X plus a, that's an easy thing to square, by the way. The other side, a little more complicated to square, but I can do it. You can get 25 quarters of an a. Then you're going to get y minus a, just squaring both of those terms. And then it's going to be plus 2 times 5 over 2 root a, the root of y minus a. All right, I want to, try to figure out something over here, and I'm going to try to solve for x now. So x is equal, I'm going to simplify it too, by the way, and I'm going to subtract a from both sides. So that's going to be well, let's write this down. I'm seeing a lot of work, maybe not a lot of work, but I'm seeing 25 quarters. You want to write it down, 25 quarters of an a. Whoops, that's not right. 25 quarters of an a. I see minus a, and another minus a. I took it from both sides, by the way. So this is done, that's done, and that's done, and that's done. Let's keep looking at it. And what do you get over here? Plus y. And then I get 5 root a, root y minus a. I'm still in the process of simplifying it, by the way. So let's write this down. X equals, let's see, it's going to be minus 8 from 20, take 8 from 25, which is 17 quarters now. And then you get plus y, plus 5, root a, root y minus a. All right, so I'm going to say that's pretty much done. Not much I can do about that. And that was the first equation squared. And let me just see if I'm seeing something there. I'm seeing the x. Let's take the second equation, and we'll square that too. Before I do anything, I want to just simply say that this might be useful at some point. I'm not really sure. It did simplify pretty nicely, though. Let's do the other equation. The other equation was this one over here. The root of x minus a minus the root of y minus a is equal to 3 over 2 root a. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to isolate that x again. So x minus a. And what do you get there? The root of y minus a plus 3 over 2 square root of a. I'm going to square both sides again. You get x minus a. And there you get y minus a plus 9 corners a. That's a 9. Then you get plus, let's see, 2 times 3 over 2 root a, the root of y minus a. All right, time to simplify. And you can get x equals, let's be careful here. It's going to be y minus a You know what? I think I copied wrong because I'm expecting to get something. And let's go back. I'm sorry, this is plus a. You may wonder why I'm saying that. I'm expecting to see certain things. I think it did okay there. So let's go back over this. There's going to be plus another a. So I'm just writing this stuff down, by the way. And I get 9 quarters of an a here. And then you get over here 3 root a, root y minus a. I'm sorry, it's y plus a. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think I get everything corrected at this point. So what do you have here? X equals, I get y. Let's see, 9 quarters, and then 8 quarters is 17 quarters. A, and this is going to be plus 3. Let's see, root a, and then root of y plus a. Again, I'm going to say this is somewhat important too. All right, let's take a look now. Let me get rid of this thing over here. Those two things are equivalent, and what's nice about it is that I'm kind of looking at those two, and there's a good deal of symmetry over here. You know, x equals, both of them have y plus 17 quarter a in it, and then the only difference is in those trailing roots in the problem. But I'm going to write it down for you. All right, so I'm going to write down over here 17 over a plus y plus 5 root a root y minus a, and that's what x is in the first one. And the second one is going to be y plus 17 quarter a plus 3 root a, and then root y plus a. You know, basically, whoops, I did the same thing again. I got to erase this over here. I'm saying things, but I'm writing down different things, by the way. I think I'm tired, maybe. No excuse, though. Erase this over here. That was 17 quarters of an a. So I noticed that, you know, subtracting from both sides, this disappears. And then there's some similarities over here, but this is 5 root a, and this is the root y minus a. This is 3 root a, and it's going to be y plus a. Now, before I say anything, I want to make sure you understood from the beginning, it's been a long time ago, that I know the a is greater than 0. I did it again. The a is greater than 0. So I can easily divide both sides by the root of a without issue, by the way. And you get this over here. And things are getting simpler. And now I'm going to square both sides. And if you do that, you get 25 times y minus a. And over here you can get 9 y plus a. Remember, a is a parameter and y is the unknown in the problem. So you get 25y minus 25a equals 9y plus 9a. Well, I'm going to take 9y from both sides, and you're going to get 16y. And I'm going to add 25 to both sides, and that's going to be 34a. I can divide by 16, and you get y equals 34 over 16a. I'm going to reduce that. That would be 17 over 8a. So I know what y is. Let me go back over here. It says solve for x and y. And again, the a is greater than 0. That's a given. So I got to get the x now. I got the y, and I got to get the x now. So I got to go back to one of those equations. It really doesn't matter which one you use. And let me write this down. Let me put I guess the second one down might be the easiest one for me to do. Let me see if I can do that. All right, so x equals 17 quarters of an a plus, let's see, it's going to be y now, right? Let me make sure it is y. Yeah, it's 17 quarters of an a. 17 eighths of an a. Okay, I'll point out what I'm doing over here. I got these two down. Let's do the next one. Plus 3 root a, and then this nightmare root problem over here. It's going to be y, which is 17 eighths of an a, plus a. All right, let's see if we can do it. And you get x equals, let's see, I got to get eighths now, right? So 3 times 17 would be 30 and 21, 51. I just added these two together, by the way. Plus 3 root a. Let's write this root down now. 17 eighths and 8 eighths is going to be 25a over 8. Kind of nasty, doesn't it? And let's just keep looking at it. And, oh boy, this is going to be tough. Let's put this one down. X equals 51 eighths of an a plus, well, it's going to be 3. Root a times root a is a. And the root of 25 is 5. But on the bottom, I get 2 root 2's. I need to multiply top and bottom by root 2. X equals 51 over 8a plus, the bottom now is going to be 4. And then you're going to get, 15. Let me just go backwards a little bit. So 15 root 2. I get 3 times 5 is 15. Root 2a. I need to multiply by 2 over 2 now, and I'm going to pull it all together now. And this is probably the worst thing I have to do so far. This is 8. This is 51a plus 30 root 2a. All right, let me just take a look at that. I'm going to factor the a out. And then you get, let's see, 51 plus 30 root 2 over 8. That's the numerical coefficient of a. So that's what x is. I can't remember y now. I got to go back and look at it. Y was 17 eighths of an a. I want to go back and read the question and see if I've answered it. Solve for x and y. We did that. And let's see. I got the x and I got the y. And we're done. Thank you.